Volume. Okay, we are looking at volume for the last time on one of the regular tests. This is 23-1C. It's question 4 from the week 25 test. And we're doing volume of a rectangular prism. Now this is a little change up to a normal volume problem where they give you the length, the width, and the height, and they ask you to find the volume. In the case of this style problem, they give you the answer. They tell you what the volume is. There it is, 315 cubic meters. And they ask you to find a missing side. In this case, what you're finding is the width. So we know that volume is equal to, on a rectangular prism, volume is equal to the width times the height times the length. In this case, the length is 9, the height is 5, and so we know that 315, which is the volume, is equal to the length times the height times the width. It doesn't matter what order we put these in. Multiplication is commutative. We always want to leave the variable at the end. We want to put the constant values first. So we know that 315 is equal to 45 times W. We are going to divide each side by the coefficient. There's our equation solving in action. Here is our big one. And when you divide 315 by 45, you get 7 is equal to W. So the width equals 7 meters. I can write that right here, 7 meters. So volume problems, whether they're rectangular prisms, triangular prisms, whatever the case might be, volume problems are most easily solved by using that formula. And normally, when we're doing a volume problem that they don't give us the answer, we multiply the length, the height and the width first. We get this face, because that works really well regardless of the kind of prism. If this was a triangular prism, we would get this area and then multiply by the length. If it was a cylinder, a circular object like a Coca-Cola can, for example, we would get the area of the circle, multiply by the length to get the volume of the cylinder. All right, so that's your shot at volume, and if you have any questions, bring them to class. If you're thinking right now, man, now I know how to do this. I wish I had known it by test time. Well, test time isn't over. Remember, we aren't going to see this on the next weekly test, but you can still take an intervention test. Just do the intervention problem that I gave out on volume, and then come see me to take an intervention test.